Hi everybody, it's Amy. This demonstration is to hand drawing, and so I'm going to be doing this in a few different steps. So this is video 1. First of all, the hand drawing is basically you're putting your hand in a pose or however you want it to be, and then you're going to be making a box and you're going to be putting a ground in it, and you're going to be drawing your hand from observation, looking at your hand while you're drawing, and then you're going to be adding darker values and darker darks, and then you're going to be pulling out lighter lights with your erasers, and then tidying it up and getting some feedback, adding things that need to be done, revising it, and being finished. So first what I want to show you is this book, and this is the Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain book. And the video before this I showed you how to transfer your hand from a picture plane to paper, and this is a really good example of it's a drawing of a person actually drawing their hand, and you can see that they're really looking and drawing. Here they are posing their hand, and then this is the drawing, and the papers both match. So one thing to know is that right here you can see that here's a ground, and this has the grid that I showed you in the video before that was optional, but if you want to use this technique you can. Think about how you're going to hold your hand. If you're going to hold your hand like this, that's going to be hard to hold for a long period of time. I recommend that you take a photograph of your hand in the position that you're going to be drawing, so you can reference that. Okay, so let me go to the next page here, and I want to show you that this figure right here is actually a person drawing, and then you can see the actual drawing. It's a drawing of a person drawing the drawing. It's really weird, but anyway. And here is a drawing by a student. It's a hand drawing on a ground. This is what you're going to be doing. And here's a really nice one. This is an instructor that was teaching one of these workshops, and you can see that they have really nice light areas in here, dark areas, but this is a great student drawing. So these are really good examples. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you are welcome to draw your hand holding an object. So I have some examples of that, but it's not required. It is your choice. So here are some really beautiful examples of hand drawings. And some of these are going off of the grid. They're really nice. Here's one here. You can see the grid and it's going on the outside. And then here's one of just, a hand holding a pencil. And here's one, a hand holding a tissue. So those are really great examples if you want to hold something, but you don't have to. That's just if you want to challenge yourself. Don't stress about that part. Okay? So in order to get to a point where we can do this or this, what we're going to do is get you all set up. I lost my little happy face. There we go. Hopefully by now you've decorated your happy ball and it looks cool. Okay, so if you want to get your grid out, you can use that technique, whatever you want to do. One thing I did, and I didn't include this in your papers or supplies, but I got a piece of paper, any color, any type of paper, it doesn't matter, and I cut it to the size or folded it to the size of the grid. Okay, so here's the grid, and I just cut this paper or folded it so it matches, and that is the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to lay this down, and I am just going to trace it with my 2B pencil. This is my easy way of tracing the outside edge. Now if you folded it like me and it's not like a perfect side, you might want to go get a ruler and check it. Mine's not exact, but I can finish it or fix that at the end. Okay, don't worry about writing anything around it. That's all you need right now. You're just going to trace that box. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get your graphite stick and you're going to start laying your ground very lightly. Please do it lightly. And another trick to this is if you want to, you can get a scrap piece of paper, and on that scrap piece of paper, if you do this with the side of your graphite stick, you can actually make it more even. You're not going to wear it down too much, and if you break it, it doesn't matter, just use the pieces. Then it's going to get you a little bit more of an even coating. Well, not really on my case, but it should. Okay, so that's video 1. Lay your ground down. After you lay the ground, get your tissue and then smooth it all around, and then take your eraser and clean it up. So the next video will be the actual drawing.